This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Okay, so what we're talking about today is Quavo and Saweetie might have broken up because Saweetie went on this show with her ex, Justin Combs. I didn't even know that was her ex, but that's her ex. And it was getting a little spicy between those two. Not like flirtatious-wise, but he was just asking her certain things, grilling his ex. Very awkward. I would say some inappropriate questions were asked for someone that's in a relationship with Quavo, and now they're broken up. Supposedly they unfollowed each other, but they could be playing everybody. Who knows? They'll probably get back together anyways, man. But anyways, next, Gille the Kid talks about ghostwriting. Now, he's someone who, we already kind of brushed on this yesterday, but he said it doesn't matter who wrote for Drake. It matters how popular he is, and nobody's really cares about ghostwriting anymore. That was a thing of the past. When he claims he was writing for Wayne, probably a couple bars here and there. I don't know. I don't know that whole deal. It's hard to believe. Even Wallow was like, Wallow jokes with Gille anyways. Those two are so funny together, man. The way they rip on each other, but they're related. So it's like, and they're best friends. But anyways, Gille, his whole thing in like 04, 05, 06, 07, he was talking about how he wrote for Wayne and trying to discredit. He was going at it with Cash Money. He used to be signed with them. He used to be on the roll with Wayne. Then we're talking about Drake, and it doesn't really matter. He said it doesn't really matter. All that matters is how popular it is, and if that's it. And who's performing the song. He's performing the song. People love him, and that's all that matters. And he's pretty much right. Nobody cares about ghostwriting anymore. And he says everybody's had a ghostwriter here or there, and then nobody cares. People only care in rap, but in like R&B and everything, they don't care. And he's right. In R&B, they don't care. Rihanna doesn't write every record. Beyonce doesn't write every record. They make good points there. Lastly, we got Young Buck. Young Buck claims that him and 50 Cent were faking the beef, and we all got played. Some of the things that Young Buck said about 50 Cent and 50 Cent said about Young Buck can't be taken back. It's been 2 years. They went through it in 2007 where he was saying FG unit and saying certain things about 50 Cent in interviews. And, recently he was saying a lot about 50 Cent for the past 2 years, making claims against 50 Cent. 50 Cent was making claims against him. I don't think 50 Cent would really play with his brand like that, to be honest with you. It doesn't make sense. But Young Buck says they're fooling everybody. I'll be surprised if they do that. If 50 Cent comes out with Young Buck right now and says, yeah, we were just lying about the beef. Or maybe Young Buck came back home, said, I was wrong. I'm sorry, man. That's possible, too. But anyways, here, check it out right here.
We ain't got no always chasing this beef. And then we done played y'all. Niggas run around and just like, we win. Because we made all you that is beef and we don't like each other. I just got off the phone with the nigga. We just shot a video yesterday. About to drop it and get it to the world. We sit down and master plan. 50 was like, man, I'm finna say all kinds about you, nigga. I'm gonna make them hate you. Then you gonna make them love you again. What you mean, Phil? Nigga said, nigga, I'm finna make these people hate you, nigga. Why you gonna do that? You dig? He like, nah, just trust me, nigga. I'm gonna make them hate you, nigga. I'm gonna say all kinds about you, nigga. You think you can handle it? I said, man, I don't give a
Yeah, so that's what Young Buck says. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't make sense. And who are you tricking? And who cares if you're tricking people? Yo, we played you. Ha ha. You thought we were... We don't care, man. And what, you're going to surprise the world with a surprise music video? And you're going to mess everybody up? This is not 2007, man. It's not 2003 through 2007, man. People aren't going to go crazy. It's going to be like, oh, wow, cool. You guys are back together. I think they just had to make an excuse to like, how are we going to explain this if we're going to get cool again? Like, I know 50. I listen. We never not liked Young Buck. He does a lot of weird stuff. Rapping wise, Young Buck is awesome. I've always said that. If you watch any video, I always say Young Buck is awesome. But I don't like the way he's always flip-flopping with loyalty, and so a lot of stuff he says doesn't make sense. But rapping-wise, Young Buck, Game, Lloyd Banks, 50 knew how to pick them, okay? I don't care if they ever had problems. I never stopped listening to Game, never stopped listening to Lloyd Banks. And Young Buck thinks that this was some big masterful trick. We always liked Young Buck as a rapper. That never stopped. I still checked out his mixtapes when they dropped. I did all that. But it was looking a little weird. And I think maybe this is the only way they could divert from that little tape that came out of Buck. But, hey, whatever. We'll see if 50 Cent does what Young Buck says here. Like, they're going to be cool. You're going to see a music video of them. We'll see. Woo! Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower.